Hi YouTube, welcome back to WTF Rc Cars. So, we got an update for the ST8 and this is 1044 or 1.0.44. It addresses an issue with the output on the S.BUS when you're using the external module. It's got an issue where you couldn't set the timer to trigger from throttle. That's been fixed. So, let's bring you in and show you how we go about backing model memories up and how we go about updating the ST8. So you're going to need your PC. This time we're using Lenovo Legion Go. Just really handy thing for updating all these radios and everything. We've got USB-C connection to the actual transmitter. So if we plug that in, power up as transmitter. And then after a few seconds we should see it get detected in here. So we can click into as device. We can see the hardware version and the firmware version. We're on 1042. So first off we want to back up our model memories. So on this one, I've only got these three set up, so I'm just going to back them up. There's no point backing everything up because they're all blank. So it'll then come to a browser, so it'll ask us where we want to save it. And for me, I'm just going to go to our desktop. Then when we're on this desktop, I've just created a new folder. And I'm just going to save it in here. Now the update process, I don't like to cut anything out just in case you're trying to follow it. So once we've exported them, we can go to as update. We can go to firmware update. Warning you that you might want to back your memories up. We've already got them backed up, so we can just go straight to update. And then you've got all the various different firmwares. So you've also got the choice of whether you have the Hall sensors or the standard potentiometers. And it does say new on the end of the 4.4 firmware. You can also roll it back. And again, you've got the POT for potentiometers and the HALL for Hall sensors. So on this one, we're running the stock sensors, stock sticks. So the potentiometers, we're going to click that one, make sure it's highlighted, and then we're going to click continue. And not all the updates wipe the model memories, but I tend to back them up just in case anyway. And it's always good just in case you've made any new settings, you've got the latest version of your software backed up. So on here, it'll download the firmware. It then puts your transmitter into update mode. Warns you not to operate it while it's updating. And compared to some other transmitter updates, it doesn't look like this one's going to take too long. Although I must admit, Assistant took at least 15 minutes to log into the server this morning. But then it seems to download the update and update the transmitter quicker. So it restarted once it got to 44. I don't think this update actually wipes the transmitter itself. But if we go to refresh device, and then we can see our 4.2 firmware has changed to 1.0.44. And on his device I can see it's gone back to the actual model memory I had. So you don't need to restore them. But if you're updating from an earlier firmware, all you do now is go to load model data. Browse back to the exact same location. So it's just desktop and new folder. Make sure it's highlighted. Click open. You can see which models you've got in here, so we can click import. Then you can choose one or all of them, or just different ones that you want, and you click add. Once you've got them on here, you can highlight them and use these up and down arrows to reorganize them. So you see we can move frog further down, or we can put it back to where it was. And then we just press OK. And you now get the transferring models. And that's it, you're done. Fully updated. So you can then close Assistant, and we've got a fully updated G7P. So if we go to TX set and then calibration, and I would always recalibrate your sticks and everything afterwards. Then we can calibrate the rest of dials, and we get calibration successful. So that's all updated. So you should now be able to successfully set your timers to your throttle, and your S.BUS should behave itself on the external module. So let's wrap this one up. So there we have it, the ST8 fully updated to 1.0.44. So it should address not being able to assign your throttle to your timer, and it corrects an issue on the S.BUS output when you're using external modules. So hopefully that makes it a more usable transmitter for you. It's quite a comfortable one, this one, and I love the fact it's USB-C. This is the enhanced one, or upgraded, with the extra buttons. And it does also set the default channels to 12 rather than 8. They can be changed back to 8, but that pretty much covers everything on this update. But thanks again for watching WTF Rc Cars. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, share to friends and family, and catch you guys again in the next one.